I was actually a little bit surprised about the way that things have been turning. So I thought I'm going to put to the test the e.l.f. Camo Hydrating CC Cream. That it's one of my most favorite foundations that I have in my collection, and I wanted to put it to the test against its new little sister that e.l.f. released last year, e.l.f. Soft Glam Setting Foundation. Both foundations are lovely. They have won my heart. I hope you are going to join me in this journey and see with me by the end of the day which one I prefer, e.l.f. Camo Hydrating CC Cream or its new little sister, the Soft Glam Setting Foundation from e.l.f. So we shall see. I have on my left hand e.l.f. Camo Hydrating CC Cream with SPF 30, full coverage, long-lasting and dewy finish, plus tremella mushroom and hyaluronic acid. And this I have it in the shade Light 205. On the other side, I'm going to use the newest addition from e.l.f. to my collection, and also this is their new foundation they released last year, or tinted moisturizer, the Soft Glam Satin Foundation, and here we have the shade Light 20. Shades are quite similar. I'm also going to do swatches at the end of the application just to see the difference, but I don't believe there is too much difference between those two shades. I'm going for this purpose to use the same brush. I have two brushes from BK Beauty Clean and Ready to Use, BK Beauty 109. I'm going to start with the first foundation I mentioned, e.l.f. Camo Hydrating CC Cream. You don't need a lot. I remember how much I enjoyed this foundation, and I also wore it recently. It's creamy and offers a natural, buildable coverage. e.l.f. Camo Hydrating CC Cream retails for $15, and it is described as a full coverage color correcting CC cream for hydrated, dewy skin. It is delivered in 30 shades, and you have a good range of cool, neutral and warm undertones. Why you will love it? A full coverage color correcting foundation that hydrates and gives skin a dewy finish. Helps plump skin's appearance. The multitasking formula is infused with vitamin B5 plus tremella mushroom, hyaluronic acid and broad spectrum SPF 30 to help protect skin from the sun. Here it is right here, the side of the face where I have applied the e.l.f. CC Camo Hydrating Cream. To the right side of the face, we are going to follow with e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Foundation. Using another clean brush, you see this one is dirty. Soft Glam Satin Foundation from e.l.f. It is described as a medium buildable coverage foundation with a satin finish. It's coming in 30 shades. You will only pay $8 for the Soft Glam Satin Foundation from e.l.f. And this is targeted for dry, oily and combination skin. Hit that dreamy sweet spot between full bit and barely there with long wearing medium buildable coverage for only $8. Infused with 1% hydrating hibiscus complex plus fruit extracts, this breathable liquid foundation feels as good as it is. No caking or heaviness here. Just smooth, satiny skin. e.l.f. Shade Match guarantees mean you'll always find your perfect match. Coverage level, it's not similar, it's not the same to the one from e.l.f. CC Camo Hydrating, but it also looks natural. And I can tell that shades are really matching, so you cannot tell that I have two different base products on my face. Without adding anything on top like powder or cream or so on, if I am closely looking at my face, I can tell that on the side where I have the e.l.f. Camo Hydrating CC Cream, I look slightly more dewy. And I did not apply anything underneath. I forgot to mention that I don't have any primer, neither a setting spray underneath. I just want to give them a pure test. I'm only going to use my setting powder that I normally use to set the T-zone. But this is as of now. Going to apply concealer. I started to really love this one from Say. You know why I love it? This concealer, it is not creasing. It's not very high coverage, but it's still offering a lot of coverage and it doesn't crease. It's just fantastic the way it works on me, of course. We are all different, and also I love the shade. I have discovered that it's very similar to the one from Too Faced, the shade, so it's not really a shade that I'm going to exchange or upgrade. Look at the coverage and how natural it looks. With foundation settled, I'm going to apply the face products. I have pulled for this purpose my contour stick from Westman Atelier in shade Biscuit. I'm also going to use another Westman Atelier product, the Baby Cheek blush stick in the shade Juju. Actually, I was aiming for shade Petal, but I ended up picking Juju. Now I realized doesn't matter. Actually, I was searching for this blush, the one from Inky Lux. Maybe I'm going to use this one in shade Cheeky Rose. This is coming with a nice applicator, and I haven't used this in a good while. I will also set up everything, the face that is on, with this Catrice Invisible Matte Loose Powder, and the under eye area as usual with by Thierry Hyaluronic Hydra Powder. And for my face, I'm going to use this blush. This is by Dermacol. It's the shade number 3. This is all it's written there. And as a powder bronzer, I'm going to use the one from Tarte, the Park Avenue Princess, which is very lovely. Then I'm going to move to eyes. So for my eyes, I'm going to use today this Natasha Denona Mini Retro Palette. Brushes that I'm going to use are mostly by BK Beauty. I'm going to link everything down below in my description box. For cream blush, I'm going to use this one by Refre, Blush 37, that I'm really enjoying it. And the brush that I've used underneath my eyes, because I cannot find the ones that I got from Refre, this is by Smashbox. Unfortunately, this is a discontinued brush. I'm going to speed you up through the application process to make this video slightly shorter. So this is what the two e.l.f. foundations look after I've applied the full face of makeup, except for the eyes. I'm going to do the eyes outside camera because I don't have so much battery left. Eyeshadow, it's done. I just want to give a oomph. I'm going to use the Kiko Milano Long Lasting Eyeshadow Stick in shade 26 to my inner corner. Also, I'm going to line the eyes with the Rare Beauty liner. Before doing that, I want to add this Prime Prometics Prime Eye Liner in shade Copper on my lower lashes. I have lined my lips with natural berries, very natural, and now I have a bunch of Chanel lipsticks. I have 4 in my collection. I put up those 2. Those are the Rouge Allure 118 Eternelle, a more natural shade, and this is 109 Rouge Brilliant. So they have a very nice mechanism. Push and they open. This is more new to me. I'm going to stick with the Rouge Eternel, but I need to clean it a bit because it has build-ups on it. Not sure exactly why. This is a very matte formula. It didn't happen to me with any of the lipstick that I have, but it looks like this formula, it's almost dried out, so I don't remember being so dry when I've applied it to my lips. So I need to get through this lipstick because it was costing me a lot of money. Hence I'm pulling it out and use it more frequently. Shade is very beautiful and also love the mechanism. Maybe I'm going to put it to my bag. A product that I use it until the nitty-gritty is the Charlotte Tilbury. This is a discontinued lip gloss. I cannot tell you the name because it doesn't exist anymore. And we have brought back the shine to my lips. Alright, this is the final look. Just a quick recap. Here I have the E.l.f. CC Camo Hydrating Cream, and this I have the Soft Glam Satin Foundation. What do you think? What is your favorite side? Pick a side. I'm very curious to see by the end of the day which one is going to be my favorite. Here we are, guys, after 10 hours since I've applied these foundations from E.l.f. And besides the mascara that it's all over the place, so I told you earlier, or I think I've been a comment in some of my videos, that this mascara does smudge on me. You can tell, let me zoom you in, you can tell that I have some marks. But returning to our test, I was actually a little bit surprised about the way that things have been turning. I was checking earlier in the mirror, and now I will let you check, and hopefully the camera will show exactly. But on the side where I have the E.l.f. CC Camo Hydrating Cream, I think it doesn't look so well as it is the side where I have the Soft Glam Satin Foundation. So I was really not expecting. Actually, you can also see that it's worn off around the nose area. This is where I scratched, but behind the nostril it is patched, and also it's visible more on the expression lines. The Soft Glam looks more natural, but I wasn't expecting this to be more long lasting and to look much better than it is this one, because I always thought that this is an exceptional foundation and I still love it. But yeah, here we are, side by side. You can tell the difference. I didn't do any touch-up, nothing. This is what they look after 10 hours. Yeah, 10 hours, because it's 21 p.m. and I applied them around 11 a.m. After 10 hours, this is the result. Nevertheless, even though this CC Camo Hydrating seems that it has been failing today, it is not a fail for sure. It is a wonderful, and I love it so much. And once more, if it was even the case to mention, I'm loving so much the E.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Foundation. This will probably be in my yearly favorites on 2025, if I'm ever going to do that next year. But as of now, first foundation that I tried in 2025, it seems to be a win for me. It took me a while to get my hands on it, over 6 months, but it really worth the wait, as I mentioned in the review. I'm also going to link both wear test and reviews for particular foundation. You are going to see them down below in my description box. We don't have a winner or a loser. I just wanted to do this fun challenge between those amazing products from E.l.f. And yeah, now I'm really looking forward to hear and learn from you. If you own any or both of those foundations, which one is your favorite? Or if you like them both like I do, please also share that with me. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch, and I'm looking forward to see you again in my next video. Bye!